Today I will be discussing gender socialization in the United States as depicted in the media. I am viewing this from a structural, functionalist perspective. Let's get started with defining what gender socialization is. According to the Gale Group, gender socialization is the process through which one learns appropriate or expected behavior and attitudes for one's gender. In general, it is taught that women and men should act differently. The sex label that we receive at birth, whether we are male or female, will play a large part in determining our gender socialization. How is gender socialization learned? Gender socialization is learned in early childhood, primarily from those who raise us. It is later either reinforced or contradicted by sources outside of the environment in which we were raised. The next 4 television advertisements are examples of how these socialization expectations are reinforced.
Meet Sophie. She loves being in the kitchen. Good thing Fisher-Price created the new Laugh and Learn kitchen.
Something smells yummy.
Where babies get a taste for learning through everyday play. There are shapes and opposites.
On, off. Bananas are sweet.
Counting, too.
1, uno.
Don't forget to recycle. Something's always cooking in the Laugh and Learn kitchen. Only from Fisher-Price.
Play, laugh, grow.
Fix it together with Manny's Talking Toolbox.
Pick me!
Tool roll call. Plus fix it together, Manny.
Vámonos, tools. Come on. Every tool has a special job to do.
Let's get to work, Manny, and Talking Toolbox, each sold separately.
Marca Bavaria, the best of Brazil since 1877.
All right, bring the model in on the set. Ah, beautiful. Work the camera, work it. Those hands. Ooh la la, magnifique. What's your secret? What? Dawn? How can this be?
Dawn Hand Renewal with Olay Beauty helps lock in skin's natural moisture to improve the look and feel of hands in 5 uses.
Gotta hand it to your beautiful hands, huh?
Love it or get double your money back. Dawn does more.
So it's not a chore.
Studies from Elsevier Science explored how men and women are stereotyped in the media. This study concluded that women are often represented as sexual objects, submissive, less knowledgeable, preoccupied with house cleaning, less active, less aggressive, less instrumental, and the standard of female beauty is a white female who is below average weight. Again, this is reinforced in the following television advertisement.
Katie, she's a self-proclaimed drama queen. She confuses reality with reality TV and doesn't quite get sarcasm. But Katie drinks Muscle Milk Light for breakfast, which helps in other vital areas.
Men are often displayed in the media as the dominant figure. They are often portrayed as successful, aggressive, and smarter than women. Historically, females were barred from the realms of sports and exercise. However, women's presence in athletics continued to grow after the idea sprouted with the help of philosopher Herbert Spencer in the late 19th century that in order for women to birth healthy children, they must be physically fit. In the late 1920s, famous French tennis player Suzanne Langlois was the first sports professional to use her fame to market her own line of women's perfume and clothing. Though she made strides for women in the business world, this feminine marketing used alongside the sporting community only enhanced the traditional views of women in sports. Today, women in sports still have a lack of coverage by the media. Those who do have coverage are either marginalized or sexualized. Or they are depicted as overly masculine and thus sexually undesirable. Masculinity and power have been common themes that are viewed in sports. In male sports teams, coaches often liken their player to women and other feminine characteristics. This is found in professional sports as well as in children's movies, such as the following clip.
You play ball like a girl!
According to the Gale Group, with the change in economics, women have been given the opportunity, out of necessity, to become equal participants in the areas generally reserved for men. The Gale Group states that women are now being socialized in more traditionally masculine ways that encourages them to be independent and self-sufficient, while men are taught to be more cooperative and emotional. With the Dove Love Your Body campaign, women are being encouraged to dismiss the stereotype of beauty and be comfortable with the way they naturally are. However, there is still a severe lack of advertisements that promote women as independent and self-sufficient. This contradicts what the Gale Group study claimed. On the other hand, men in advertisement have been depicted in the new standard of socialization. This has been more commonly seen in cleaning product commercials.
He's a softie. His sleep number setting is 35. You're the rock. Your setting is 60. That works. He's the night owl. His side's up while you're in dreamland. You're the early bird, up and at 'em. No problem, because you're in it together, keeping the love alive.
This clip also proves that the socialization standard has been shifting. Gender socialization has existed in the United States since the country's birth. Women and men are taught from an early age that they serve different roles in society. This has a strong effect on how the two sexes function and socialize from day to day. Traditionally, men are seen as a dominant figure, while women are portrayed as submissive. This is still strongly represented in the media today. Only recently have we seen the beginning stages of how socialization may be shifting to a more equally represented socialization structure.